You know, I'm not even gonna lie. I always wanted to be a rapper, but I do not have the talent or the swag for it.
I think it's actually why I like Drake, like because he was one of those people that I felt like didn't really have the swag for it, right? And he took his talent, cultivated it, and then kind of just became that dude. That's you know what I mean, like kind of like a nerd to like a ugly duckling turning to a swan kind of story.
You're right, because I remember when Drake first came out with like "You're the Best," the girls like they made fun of him. It wasn't until he got the beard.
I'll be honest with you, the best I ever had, oh man, that was the gin. That's what put me on to him. That was like the first song I ever heard from him in 2010, 2009. I was like, yeah.
So he had bops, but the thing was, girls like didn't like him the way they did, like after the beard.
You know, I don't know. When did he get the beard? When did he get the beard?
Like around the time of like, if you're reading this, it's too late.
No, girls liked him at Take Care. They liked him at Thank Me Later.
So Thank Me Later. I remember girls are still egging Drake, bro.
What?
At least where I'm from, girls are still like because it wasn't until when he didn't have the beard, they were still making fun of how he looked.
I tell you what, in the Midwest though, like in Indiana. They were still about his life.
There's nothing in Indiana.
Hey man, don't hate. We got corn, bro. Where would this country be without corn syrup? Yup. See, Indiana is important to this country.
Yeah,
that's why it's the crossroads of America.
I didn't say it was important. I'm just saying the population is low.
You're right. The pop is low. Low. Oh man, what's up, my jujitsu? We tapping in randomly today.
Yes.
No official startup. I like it like that though.
Yeah.
If you guys watching at home, y'all can see the production values changed. When it's just us, we got like just cups of water. We ain't got no bottles of water.
We don't need a bottle.
Nah.
What's a bottle for?
Hey,
we're saving the environment.
Not with this plastic pink. Whatever, what are those glyphosate? The plastics that are in everything, whatever they talk about.
You're not throwing it away though.
That is true. Microplastics. That's what it is. That's what they talk about. I don't know. Do you believe that stuff?
Yeah.
There's microplastics and everything.
Yeah, there definitely is. There definitely is. I think. You know what? I'm not going to put what I think on the internet.
Look, there's a lot of stuff that just goes into this. It just is what it is at this point, and I've just decided. I decided in 2020, like everything's just fucked, and short of an act of God, there's not much we can really do. That's just kind of I accepted that and just was like, Jesus, come back, help us, and it is what it is.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that. The world's been wild lately.
Yeah.
But, also, this is going to be a semi-reaction.
Like low key, yeah, because we're watching the fights here on our on our little TV right here. Yeah. We're in 2024, where we could watch TV on our phones.
We did purchase it.
Hey, it's not my phone. I don't even think this is my Wi-Fi. I think you're like, I don't even know what this is. So hey, we Gucci.
hey, look.
Is this the week? Nah,
no, I'm playing for real. I bought it, Dana. We bought it.
Nah. Honestly though, we talked about this on the show before, and I said I didn't think 300 was going to be as big of a banker as 298, and possibly even 299 was. And don't get me wrong, they got some stat cards, they got some good fighters out here, but it's been kind of exactly what I thought it was going to be. Mainly decisions, mainly going the distance. There's been a couple of submissions. Shout out to my jiu-jitsu people doing submissions.
Well, the thing is it's like this. When you have a bunch of champions that are, like, that's the whole thing of the card. There's mad past champions.
Yeah.
There are going to be a lot of decisions, bro. Because they're used to championship level fights.
And okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And which makes the finishes all that much more impressive.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. And then on top of that, there's a lot of fighters where the timing just didn't work out. So they did the best I feel like they did the best they could have did.
Bet. And let's talk about submissions, man. Shout out, just so anyone, if you guys haven't seen 300 by the time this releases on Monday, spoiler alerts, because we will be talking about the stuff that's popping off right now.
Look, if you haven't seen it by Monday, there's nothing we can do.
There's nothing, yeah. I mean, it's fair enough. Like, I just wanted to give spoiler warnings because people be tripping sometimes.
It's all over ESPN.
Anyways, Kayla Harrison choked out Holly Holmes, bro. RNC, I think second round, bro.
You know what?
I mean, I kind of expected it, though.
I knew it was gonna happen, but coming from where I come from, you know, like on that like that New Mexico border, we fuck with Holly Holmes, so it's not a.
You don't really fuck with her?
Nah, we rock with Holly Holmes, dude.
Oh, you do? Okay.
She's from Albuquerque, New Mexico, right?
I don't know where she's from.
Yeah, she's from Albuquerque, bro. She's dope. She's dope. Whenever she knocked out Ronda Rousey, I was a fan for life.
Why did everyone hate Ronda?
Dude, it wasn't. She just got real cocky after a while, and even then, she still kind of has like that cockiness. But you know how like to me, the UFC built her up to be this darling, and then they put her in interviews and start letting her talk, and then,
bro, I'm gonna be real with you. She did it for me. Like, I had the hugest crush on her. Like, there was something about like Ronda Rousey just being this tough, just like when she did that Entourage, she did the movie Entourage, she was like Turtles girl. I was like, bro, I was like, I'd be about that. Like Ronda Rousey, like I was definitely attracted to her. She was like my little UFC crush for a long time.
I don't know. I was never a fan of her, and then especially like I already didn't like her, and like my hometown's like. It's in New Mexico, but it's like on the border of New Mexico and Texas. You know what I mean? So, like, she was like, "You're gonna go back to your little country." Like, she like dissed my whole state, bro. Like, she like dissed Albuquerque. Like, she dissed Albuquerque as a whole. She dissed New Mexico as a whole. Okay. She's like, "What's even out there?" And I'm like, "We don't have nothing to do. We fight."
So look, you're from a small. How you gonna hate on Indiana when you're from a small town with nothing around either?
Huh? It's like, you know.
I guess you understand. Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Let me shut up.
But yeah, after that, I've just never been like a fan of Ronda Rousey. Even, they said she went to the WWE. I'm like, because Amanda showed her she can't fight for real.
Okay.
Like, that's like Ronda Rousey was the first like tough girl in the MMA. You know that made it to MMA. Yeah. But when other tough girls made it, she fell out quick. And then on top of that, it's like she only had judo and the one arm bar.
Yeah. But it was that took her far. That took her far.
It took her far, but when the sport got up to her and like it
no, you're right. Her. And that, you know, the different tactics, different things. You're correct. I'll shut up.
Yeah, her stand up garbage. Yeah.
Man, don't be talking about my baby like that,
bro.
I can't even say that. Like, I got my lady. We're not, you know.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm trying to think if I've ever had like a women's UFC crush, because I look at them like fucking like animals, dude. Like they're like they're ready to go.
Man, nah. There's look. I don't want to sit up there. I don't want to sit up here and like oh, these women are bad or anything. I'm not trying to do anything like that. But I'm just saying that Ronda Rousey was my crush, right? Yeah. I think that just happened to be the era of life I was in, as far as like being like a younger kid, and like
I feel you, but it's still to me it's still like having a celebrity crush, you know?
Yeah.
And like
okay.
I'm just trying to think, because every time I just like fighting for like the martial arts of it. So whenever they're out there, like I don't see them in any other way but like just a fighter.
Oh, okay.
You know?
So go ahead.
I do remember, honestly, dude, just because I've seen her in person, Mackenzie Dern, dude.
Oh, man. Just I don't have any crushes, but she's a beautiful woman. I will say that.
Mackenzie Dern she's
a beautiful woman.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut
and she's Brazilian. You know, I love my Brazilian people. You know.
Yeah.
Low key, if I could be Brazilian, I would be. I kind of am though. Like low key, I'm Black and Hispanic, so that's pretty much. the Portuguese, the slaves, all that stuff over there. They all intermingled, and then they came out with people that were black and Hispanic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then they also have like the high yellow Portuguese people because like the Spaniards and the Portuguese.
But that's
what I'm saying.
That's like everywhere, bro. Like certain like just throughout history, certain like there was so much like travel and an exchange, and like people went here and fell in love. People went here, and so it's kind of like
Speaking of love, hey dude, have you seen Fallout?
What is Fallout? You texted me that earlier, and I thought you were telling me about the game.
No, the video game Fallout, right? They made a TV series on Amazon. You and your lady, check it out. Check it out.
Oh, okay.
Me and my lady just started it.
I was about to say, I was like, dude, my girl barely plays Mario Kart. You think she's gonna play Fallout?
No. No, I meant like watch it. Oh, who is this? Who's coming up right now?
It's Bo Nichols.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't see who the other guy was. I know who Bo Nichols was.
Bo Nichols like that, bro.
Nah, so so let's just talk about this. The UFC 300, like, what are you feeling about it right now? Do you like it? Because I said, sight.
I'm enjoying it, bro. But we just got here. I didn't like seeing like Bobby Green put on a clinic, bro.
That was the one I missed. I missed that one.
Bobby Green put on a clinic, dude, and like it got a little buddy.
Oh man,
it was a good fight, and then Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri.
So honestly, there has been a few finishes because Bobby Green finished Miller. Mm-hmm. Holly Holm got choked out.
Yeah.
Yuri finished.
Figueredo, Davis Figueredo submitted. Yeah.
And like because those bonuses are higher, it looks like people are willing to throw a little more so far.
You think so? You think Yuri's going to get a bonus for this one? I don't know if they announced it or not. It might be after the fight.
They don't announce it until like tomorrow or I think, or like tomorrow or Monday or after the fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. Like to me, his legs were done.
Yeah, in round one, man, bro. Those legs, man.
Yeah, he started just thinking like, bro, I keep hitting him, and he just keeps coming and keeps coming. Because he never took a step backwards.
Well, that's what I was saying in the beginning, right? Like with Yuri, it's like he's so chaotic that you can't get lost in that chaos. You got to just stick to the basics. Stay 1-2. I don't care if you throw everything you got at him. You can't take him out. You got to stick. Just keep going forward.
Yeah,
with your plan. Go ahead.
I agree, but like it's funny because you mentioned it earlier how like the craziness overwhelms you as soon as that seed of doubt like gets in there. It's overwhelming. Bro.
Well, so the reason why I'm able to call this out is it's like kind of the same in jujitsu, right? Because people who just kind of crazy spam things, you kind of tell when they're just like, I'm just doing this, I don't really know what I'm doing, or I'm shooting this, I don't really know what I'm doing, and their game is to overwhelm you and confuse you, so you don't know how to respond.
But in a way, that's the game, It's to kind of sensory overload someone until something slips in. You know? No Diddy. But
I mean, unless it's you slip, never mind.
No Diddy.
Not on a girl though.
I don't roll with women.
Well, I'm not saying no. I wasn't talking about like rolling with. I wasn't talking about like that, bro. Man, when we talk about that, I'm not about that.
Well, we were talking about jujitsu, G.
Man, I was just talking about something slipping in general because, like you said, no Diddy, and I was just like, if it slipped into a dude, yeah, that would be some Diddy stuff. But like, if it slipped into a girl, it wouldn't be no Diddy stuff. That's all I was saying.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean, but I don't roll with women like that, G. So my head immediately was
exactly.
Like,
hey, you know where I stand. I don't roll with women either. No disrespect to any women. Like I got mad love for you guys, unless they ask me. Like I'll do like that, but or I'm told to. But I'm not going.
I'm just fucking heavy, dude. Like it's nothing like against them, and even if I do, I'm just gonna play open guard. And like I'll sweep them, but I don't want to fucking make a mistake and fall or my game's not frantic, but I do a lot of stuff a big guy wouldn't do.
And me, we said it. I'm a sweat monster, bro. I'm disgusting to roll with, bro. I'm like,
oh my gosh,
like, I would never want as a woman. If I was a woman, I'd be like, I don't want to roll with this dude.
Well, it's funny because now that my ladies came to the gym and she signed up, by the way.
Hey, hold on, we got this one.
You know, victory speech. I told you I was going to do it. You know, that's why I'm the best. I've always been the. No, I'm playing.
I second that.
Yeah, but she was watching us roll, and we came home, and she was like, "Yeah, I signed up." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm proud of you." And she's like, "I'm not going to sign up for jujitsu though." And I was like, "Oh, it's okay." Mm-hmm. She's like, "I'd never do it. It looks disgusting." She's like, "It looks disgusting and sweaty in people's parts." I'm like, "Yeah, you don't have to."
Yeah.
I don't have to talk about it no more. But yeah, after jiu-jitsu, I don't get no hugs, nothing. It's straight to the shower.
Exactly, and how it should be. I wish every gym like had a shower and there was like time to shower, you know, before you left. But man, laundry is ridiculous, bro. I have so much laundry, especially right now that I'm in a weight cut because. Like I have to wash my gym clothes, but you know how much I sweat. So if I go work out, hit cardio, and then I go spend 20 minutes in the sauna, I might as well just jumped in a pool, bro.
Look, I want to like get an empty pool and have you jog in place and see how long it takes you to fill up. I would say like a kiddie pool, like from Walmart. I would say it would take like 45 minutes.
Bro, sometimes I just be sitting there and it's dripping. Oh, Bo Nickel. It's got him in a bad position. We'll see what happens. But no, sometimes I'll just be sitting there just like watching it just drip off my head. I'm like, how is this even possible? Am I a faucet? Like, did I just get turned on?
You know, bro, honestly, I used to use you to kind of like learn to transition my guard. And then one day, dude, you got me in the face with your like sweat beads like way too many times, and I was just like, no more.
I feel bad, and that's honestly sometimes why I don't do jujitsu. Right, is because I'm trying to keep my sweat off of you while I'm rolling with you because I know it's dripping. Oh, come on.
No, he slipped it. He slipped it.
You know I want to see that. You know I was working. Me and Ross were working back drills this week, man.
Hey, honestly, bro, that's you guys training together every day is gonna be a good catalyst for both of you.
Yeah,
and like him in terms of he always says he wishes he knew more about like the intricacies, and you definitely learned those like just through your time, you know. And you just said you need someone to push you.
Yeah, and it sucks. It sucks. Like he's just so freaking strong, bro. I just can't do anything. And it is not, you know me, I don't care about strength. You know I don't care about strength.
Yeah.
You know I love guys who are stronger than me because I love like the challenge. But there's just something about his strength that is just like, I don't know what this is. I don't like it.
You think it's muscle endurance?
I think it is muscle endurance. I just feel like the way I can explain it feels like everything he does is a flex, and it's 24/7. Almost like he's like Super Saiyan the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Well, so he's like Mystic Gohan.
Yeah. Just like his muscles are always flexing, and like me, like I have to consciously say flex, and like it feels like his are just like at stasis flex.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you. Like, I don't know. I've only rolled with Ross like 2 or 3 times. Once in the gi, twice no gi, and like, I get what you mean. Like, he's a very in shape. Like, he's a very in shape guy. Like, he always just feels like he's flexing. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think you can get him, bro. I think he's very good at what he does. In like terms of like his half guard and his lockdown, he's very well coached, and that's
he trains at Forge, but he's out of John Machado.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like he's at headquarters, like
yeah, and that's what I mean. And like he's, you know, for lack of a better term, he's like dedicated.
Yeah. So,
speaking
of dedicated, you going to open a mat tomorrow?
Which one?
Misfits.
I believe so.
Well, I just put you on spot on camera. My bad, bro.
No, I'm like watching. I'm trying to figure out what happened, but yeah. So I do because I low-key was thinking about going to Forge.
Okay. I actually, low key, I'm probably gonna go afterwards. I was thinking about actually going to Legacy at 8, then going to Misfits at 10, and then Forge at 12. But my body's a little beat up from this last week, so I think I can only do 2.
You're wild. No, I think I might go to Misfits if because I have something to do at 1.
Okay. You wanted to talk about cultivating gym cultures.
Yeah. So it's cool because whenever you're like new into something, it's just like what you're introduced to is what you know.
Yeah.
You know, and whenever I first like got into jujitsu, Autos was gaining traction, and I think it's cool how in a very like short and fast period of time, jiu-jitsu went from being like an overly respectful sport. Like you bow on the mat, you call you like, and I hated it. Like you call a master, like shit like that. But now there's so many gyms that are like coming to prominence through ADCC, through MMA, through like. And there's so many different cultures that are bringing in so many different types of people. Like you have gyms that are like hip hop, like you go in, they're going to be playing hip hop. You have gyms like that are building like competition cultures, like Forge, dude. Like they're not like a meathead gym, but they're a very competition heavy gym, and they coach points, they coach everything. You know what I mean? And they have different people who specialize. And I think that that's great for the sport because it's not. I feel like it's making everything more welcoming. Yeah. And I feel like convincing people to join jiu-jitsu in 2017 was a lot harder than convincing people to join jiu-jitsu in 2024.
Yeah. Have you ever successfully convinced someone to join? I was thinking about that the other day.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Not a... Yeah. Well, I would say actually no, dude. No. Okay. The only person that I think has joined that like I had any influence over, it was 3 people telling him to do it. And it's my brother Archie. And I had only done it like a few times. You know, so it wasn't, I wouldn't say I've ever, but I've gotten people to try. That's about it. Okay.
No, I haven't gotten any successful. I was going to ask you, did you have any tips for getting someone to join? Because, I want more people to join.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I think it's all the same. Like, even though I haven't got people to join, I've got them to try. But you can't make someone like something, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And like, it's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste for sure.
Why do you think it's an acquired taste?
Jiu-jitsu?
I don't think it's necessarily acquired taste. I think here's the reason why I think most people don't do it. I think they're just afraid. And I think like most people just need to get over their fears and throw themselves into the fire.
Yeah, but also like maybe that's just not their martial art, you know? Like maybe they're more of a boxing type. Maybe it's not like the fear, because if it was fear, it would be I don't want the competition. I don't want someone to expose my flaws like that, you know?
So let me be very clear then. Let me just say martial arts in general, why people won't get into martial arts.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the same thing, because you're talking about, like, it's funny, having gone on a weight loss journey, when I talk to people, it's funny when I talk to people and they want to talk to me about losing weight. And I can always hear and tell the bullshit excuses they're giving themselves on why they're not doing something. And it's kind of the same thing when I'm like, hey, why don't you try martial arts? Or like, hey, why don't you try jiu-jitsu or boxing or even just going for a walk for 20 minutes? Why don't you try that? Like, it's the same kind of bullshit. Like, I can't do this because of X, Y, and Z. Yeah. I got a bad, I got fascia in my left toe. He got him with the rear naked choke? Yep. Yes. Shout out Bo Nickel.
See, we're getting finishes tonight, bro.
Yeah, it's not over. You're right. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just feel like, here's the thing. Bo Nickel, I feel like they've been giving him a slow play. He should have had this his wrestling is superb to everyone else, that's gonna create problems for everyone.
Yeah, but they can't push everyone. Like, a narrative has to be made at some point. Like, with the reason Alex was able to just kind of come in and like shoot straight to the top is because Adesanya put his name out there.
Yeah,
And
that's only because
you have to build like a legend like to his name, and like no big names really called out Bo Nichols, so he has to make it.
That's true, man. He ducked the heck out of that punch.
Yeah.
His wrestling, his ability to shoot in and I just want to see him challenge with like someone in like the top 5.
You think he's ready for top 5 already? What weight class is that?
Hell if I know right now, bro. You know me.
Shit. I don't know. I think it really just depends on what the fan base thinks. Like, when his fan base gets to a certain point, we can go for it, especially if he's still winning fights.
Yeah.
But like, Adesanya built a story.
Yeah, he did for Pereira.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, big facts.
And that's what kind of catapulted him so fast.
No, and so I agree with that. I just don't. Let me see, wait. Oh, middleweight. That's Usman. That's Usman.
Usman's not the champ.
No, but that's his division. That's Leon Edwards. I'm sorry. That's how That's kind of how I try to remember. I try to remember who was the champion or like the top guys in that division.
I don't know, dude. I think so. If that's the case, if he's 170, the number one like person I want to see him fight if he's a wrestler is Colby.
I'm about to find out right now. Go ahead.
Colby Pillow Hands Covington.
Wait, did we just say middleweight? What did we say he was?
Is that what you said?
That's what I thought I said. I don't know what's going on in life right now.
Shit.
This says, I thought it said middleweight. My fault. Yeah, it says middleweight.
Yeah, that's 170.
Yeah, so if he's at middleweight, then that's is that Drakus is the champion?
Oh, he can definitely beat Dude Pussy.
Oh, I hate that dude, man.
Fucking
I hate him,
dude.
Like that. Look, I still say Strickland won that fight. I think that just the UFC. It's a better story with Izzy and Drakus than it is Strickland. Even though Strickland took the belt from Izzy, it's a better story for the hype.
I don't know, dude. Like, I guess I get you just because Drakus put that I'm the real king of Africa or whatever out there, but I don't know. To me, I don't like Drakus he just has an unlikable face.
Yeah,
that's really all it is.
Yeah,
but
let's go back to the gym culture. We kind of got off topic here.
Yeah, we saw.
This is what happens when we're watching. This is a watch party, yo.
But you were mentioning something about people not wanting to join martial arts because they're scared.
Yeah, and I just think that like it just comes down to fear at the end of the day. And there's no, I say that with no shade, because I'm afraid every single day. Every single day I step on a mat. Every single day I go to the gym. Every single day I try something new. Like, I'm afraid. So I understand the excuses that I put in my way to stop doing stuff. So go ahead. You look like you got something you want to
say. I don't get afraid anymore. I was whenever I first did start like getting into it. But there are people that make me a little bit more like, nervous than others, for lack of a better term. You know what I mean?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, give me that like fear. You know what I mean?
Is it like, you mean like someone that's better than you that can like just put you through the ringer, or someone that you feel like it's going to be dangerous? I don't just clarify.
For me, it's not like it's more. I should say more like excitement. Like, like whenever like in anime, whenever a worthy opponent pulls up, the fucking guy's always like, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Like
that anxiousness that, and they're like, and some people give me that more than others.
Copy. Okay. Yeah. I usually only get that with people who I know are bullies. I guess this is the best way I can put it. Bullies. No, not bullies. Ego. Like people who are. I'm sorry, I'm watching this. I can't even think because I was trying to see what's going on in this UFC thing. It's people who need to satisfy their own egos.
Yeah.
Those are the people that I get. That's where I get nervous because I'm like, oh man, am I going to have to like go to like fighting for my life at this point? Am I going to have to take it to that level?
I don't know. I treat it as to me, it's always been like a sports nerve, like anxiousness.
Yeah, no. But
when people turn it up, and I feel like it's making that turn to where it's going to be like a real fight.
Yeah.
Like I don't necessarily welcome it, but I'm comfortable with it as well because, like you said, like I'm always going to defend myself.
That's what I was trying to say.
It doesn't necessarily like I've never really I haven't seen it come to it too many times like in the jiu-jitsu gym.
It's gotten there a couple times. I think a lot of it. I would say for me, I don't know. It's tough because I was a white belt when these things happen, right? And you could say that, oh, it's a white belt thing. But when another black belt is telling this black belt that 7 times in one round is too many times, and you just all you hear is tap, 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 like this white belt's just getting choked out by this black belt because of that. Not me, to clarify.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is there have been times that's been yelled out on the mat to this black belt. You know what I mean? Hey, you're tapping them out too much. You're being too rough to them. So in that case, what?
This is damn.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like these are the individuals that in gyms I've been at that like their egos need to be satisfied. They can't lose a battle no matter what. And you're a black belt. Like that's
great.
That's some weak ass shit in my opinion.
That's crazy because I've never seen that. Like I've seen black belts have egos, but I've never seen them like abuse their students like that, you know?
Yeah. And so like the thing is like me, I'm not gonna get abused like that, right? But it gets to a point where like because I am going to defend myself, it's like, hey, I have to decide. Am I just gonna tap and give up completely? Which is fine. Like that's why I say you gotta humble your ego, you know? Cool. Which is why my protocol is anytime I feel that energy, I drop. Shores. I don't need that battle. Because I don't need to fight you right here because I know I will defend myself. And I know if it comes out of that, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that shit's that shit's fucking crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Like at Misfits now, no matter the belt, if something came down, like something happened like that, there's so many other professors that someone's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck's up, dude?
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be there's gonna
why are you doing that?
Yeah, there's gonna be a checks and balance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If it goes off again, it's going in the trash.
We'll fight, dude. My bad.
That's what we call a callback joke.
Hello.
Oh.
Still doing the podcast. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna talk to you guys while I'm gonna put that on mute. He has his lady call. Shout out Lauren. Respect, girl. Mad love to you. I'm glad you signed up for. Oh, hold on. Let me
My bad.
No, it's all good. I had you on mute so no one could hear you.
Oh, okay. but yeah, dude. Like, no, I'm not.
Ooh, Charles the Bronx. Ah, yeah. Talk about Brazilians.
This is what we've been fucking waiting for. Oh man, this is what we've been fucking waiting for.
Dude, Charles, here's the thing. I don't think he wanted to fight Islam on home territory. I understand that. But I don't know if he could take that belt. I want to see him win this fight, but I don't know if he can handle Islam again.
Why don't you think he can? Why don't you think he didn't want to fight him on his home territory?
I just feel like, so there's I could be wrong. Could be 100% wrong, but I feel like there's some fighters I feel don't want to fight on home field advantage type thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was one of those scenarios where it's like, I don't want to fight this dude. And there was a couple of people who dropped out of that fight.
Dropped out because of the cut, right?
Yeah, because of the cut.
Nah, he really got cut, G.
Man, I feel like it's so easy to make a cut happen. Like, I'm done. I'm out.
I don't know, I guess, but why would he turn down a paycheck? Win or lose, he's going to get a paycheck, and he lives in Brazil. You know, they're gonna fuck with him heavy.
Yeah, but he's already made his money. He living like a king out there now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's gonna be a resurgence. You remember last time what happened when he had a kid? He just announced he's having a boy now.
Oh, he is. Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you see anyone beating Islam?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of Islam either. Like
I'm not a fan of his either, but I don't see anyone beating him right now.
Yeah, I think I think him and Khabib are boring fighters.
No,
but, no.
But
really don't.
Okay, I 100% agree with you. I'm not negating that. Can Gaethje beat Islam?
So the thing is, I think Gaethje can beat anyone. He's a wild fighter. If he lands, he's gonna hit. But overall, if they get past his first 2 round, like a round and a half gas tank, no.
I don't think Gaethje gets past Islam.
I don't. Like for the most part, I don't.
Yeah,
but
okay.
like the thing, Gaethje's thing is he knocks people out.
I don't think Poirier gets past Islam. I don't think Arman gets past Islam. Gamrot doesn't. Chandler, I don't. Maybe Chandler has a chance.
The same thing as fucking Gaethje, dude. Low IQ.
Yeah,
I'm gonna swing for the fences. I don't know, dude. I've counted Dustin Poirier out before. I'm not really a fan, but if anyone can beat Islam, it's gonna be him or Oliveira. If not, he's gonna run the division.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's only a couple of people in the top 10 that even can contend with Islam. So that's what I'm saying. No one's beat him. He's going to run the division, so that division's on a wrap, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I can't accept it. I'm tired of all this Dagestani wrestling. It's like since they've been like the prominent like house, and for lack of like Game of Thrones, a prominent house, UFC is taking a step back to me. Like it's been boring.
And it's also I feel like it's killed jujitsu in UFC because everyone's look, you need wrestling. You 100% need wrestling in mixed martial art. But something you do need is jujitsu. And we were talking about this earlier offline that I think you need to be a purple or brown belt. Like that needs to be your goal if you're an MMA fighter.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
is that camera still on?
Yeah,
I thought I heard something cut off. Okay.
Yeah. No, like honestly, you do need some. Look at the crowd, bro. They're hyped. They're hyped to see Charles, as they should be.
No, that's my dude. I love him.
I do think you should be a higher level, like a higher rank or higher skilled in jiu-jitsu, just because it would help more. But a lot of these people who are like blue belts, or like when they go to the ground, it's real evident they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, like, and you go from looking like a pro fighter, and then you look like a baby.
And we saw that in that Aljo fight with Calvin Kattar.
To be fair, that's Aljo. To be fair, that is Aljo.
He's the human backpack.
Yeah, but that's his specialty. But at the end of the day, I do agree with you. I think that you should have some, like it's mixed martial arts. You should be proficient at every level.
Yeah,
and that's just my opinion. But we've definitely seen some champions be super trash in some areas. They're just super great in others.
Yeah, like you were talking about Ronda Rousey earlier. You said trash striking. I hate to agree, but I agree. But that's just because
Derek Lewis are trying to ride that train, bro.
What do you mean?
Derek Lewis loves Ronda Rousey.
Oh, he does.
You got to look it up, bro. There's videos of him. He knocked out Ronda Rousey's husband and was like, "Where Ronda's fun ass at?" You didn't know that's.
No, ooh, that's savage. Derek is. I can't say what Derek is on this show, but you know what Derek is. That's my dude. I know where he comes from. You know what I mean?
And I'm the baddest blue belt in Texas. All you gotta do is stand up. Honestly, that's. He's been keeping the UFC alive for a while, bro.
Yeah,
he's funny.
It sucks, man. I still go back to that fight with Sargon. I really wanted him to see that fight because I could see he finally took it serious. I could see he finally put work into his training and his stand up and
Derek Lewis?
Yeah, Derek Lewis. I could see he actually had a real training camp for Sargon.
The thing is, bro, is Sargon is highly fucking skilled at Muay Thai, and he's just fucking soft. But if you're not as skilled in him to present a threat to like get him in a position where he's compromised, his footwork and speed is so good at that division that no one's gonna take him down.
Yeah.
So I don't really think there's anything like I think Derek Lewis and Cyril Gane can fight 10 times and Cyril Gane will win 10 times. Because it's just a bad matchup for Derek Lewis.
I agree. Which was why it was heartbreaking for me because I like Derek Lewis. I like that his balls is hot.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. Growing up, it was, you grow up in all these places and you get, people like, you're supposed to say no homo, you're supposed to say pause, you're supposed to do all this, right?
Yeah.
I never did that growing up because I hated the idea that people were telling me I had to say something to prove I wasn't gay. And I was like, no, whatever. I'm not gay. I don't care.
The funniest shit, my bad. Funniest shit in the world to me was whenever someone was interviewing Jack Harlow on the radio and they said pause and he looked at him and said resume. And if I'm not mistaken, he's from Indiana too.
Look, it's just one of those things like, man, I really blew that out. It's like I was saying in previous episodes, like I always wear like my shit out. Like you can call me gay. I know I'm not gay. I know I get women. I know I like women. I know I've never done anything gay in my life. And you calling me gay doesn't make me gay. It doesn't even make me question that. You know what I mean?
Honestly, dude, I would just steer into it and then choke him out and be like, I can't wait till you go to sleep, bro.
Well, that's like in jujitsu, right?
Nah, it's funny, bro, because in jujitsu, as you know, you just kind of have to steer into those jokes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, get him, Charles. Already kicking his leg out, bro. And when it comes to jujitsu, Charles is getting this up.
Yeah, he's about to hit that darts. He gonna darts daddy him.
Yes, he is.
I would love to see Charles get a submission tonight. It's been a while.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go.
Let's go, bro. He don't even know what to do.
So he needs to take the back. Like, I feel like he needs to move around the back. Oh, nope. Nope. That's in. That's guillotine. Yeah. He's going to get it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, I've actually been working on those.
I noticed, too, that overhook. Oh, look at him. He's turning.
Yeah, that's deep.
He's done.
Oh.
Do Bronx.
Come on. Oh, he got out. Man, what do you think it would mean for Charles to win tonight? Do you think, especially like
he's
submitting?
coming for the top,
you think okay.
He is coming for the top. He is the rightful champion.
The champion has a name. His name is Charles Oliveira.
Well, right now it's Makachev, but it will be. He is coming.
Yo, Yuri, bro, he came back, man. I gotta respect what he did.
I've always been on the fence about him, but tonight I'm a fan. I'm gonna say it right here. I'm a fan, dude. That was kind of cool, especially because it did not look good at first.
Nah, and actually, I actually kind of wanted him to lose just because you mentioned this, that he came in when the division was a little light, and I agree with that. And it's not that I don't like him. I like his energy. I like his style. But I just feel like I said, he's not technically the best. He's just chaotic.
That heart, man. It's that heart.
Yeah. And you can't underestimate heart. You can't teach that. That's that Tony Ferguson, right? Like you can't you either have that or you don't. You might be able to cultivate it, but you got to go through some shit to cultivate that.
Charles put on a quick little jiu-jitsu clinic, but now he's in a fucked up position.
I think he's gonna get out. He always usually does.
He's fine from here, but
yeah. But anyways, going back to the whole thing with like that black belt at the gym, right? And it's just like, how would you handle something like that?
Well, honestly, even like we've talked about, I eventually want to have like my own school one day. So that's kind of what made me think of like cultivating like, what's what I'm looking for?
Gym atmosphere or gym vibes, or
we were talking about it earlier.
The gym culture.
Yeah, like cultivating a good gym culture, and that starts with like your higher belts and your higher competitors, and just like making it a welcoming place, making it a place that's clean, looks, smells clean, has a place for you to wash your hands. Like all these things are important. So like overall, And then like, but that's the number one thing. How are you treating your students?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're not an encouraging coach and you're just a bully and you're just running through them and you're being very selfish in the way that you train, like that's a terrible culture to be a part of.
Yeah.
You know, and then like if your students aren't feeling safe, it's kind of crazy to hear that, because I've been to so many gyms where they've built like a camaraderie, like a family. Like they go to the bars together, like they hang out together, like they, even if the wife doesn't train, they know the wife, they know the kids, they know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild to me that Buddy's like, nah, our gym culture, we're Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah. So yeah, going back to like just saying like, so that like happened as a white belt, right?
Yeah.
So I never, other than that, like as a white belt, it was like, yo, I had to make a decision. This is what I was saying about killing my ego. I had to make a decision. It's like, okay, this person obviously is doing this with not only me, but every other person in here. This person obviously has an ego, obviously needs to submit us for whatever reason. And then when they're put against me, who actually has some strength and some technique, it becomes this now it's this fight for, a life or death kind of thing. And so, we finally lost the camera. All right, you were asking, does this individual still train or something? Yeah, so no, this person, I think they have their own school now. But
Gym raid.
Nah, man, nah. Like they've even invited me out, but like at the end of the day, I went out there once and I could tell what it was. It was very much like I can tell when someone wants something out of me, right? I can tell when you're trying to maneuver me in a certain way, and I could tell what it was, and I was just like, I don't really fuck with you like that. And then they invited me out again, like more recently, and I was just like, you know what? After everything with our last little shit, I'm like, I'm good, bro.
What did they want?
They wanted me to come to open mat. And I'm just like, I'm not about spending my time and energy around people who got negative energy and who got shit they get like.
Oh, okay.
That, bro. I ain't got time for that. If I'm going to do jujitsu, I want to have fun. I want to be with my friends. I want to be like with people I respect and that like I want to train with. I don't want to be in an atmosphere where I think I might have to fight at any moment, right?
Oh, so the whole gym is like that.
I don't know what his gym is like because I've never fucking been there.
Oh, okay.
Other than like he brought me there like when it first opened and like kind of show it off, but also like ask me for ideas to like steal ideas to like because that's what he's a fucking idea thief.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. But there's a lot of that out in jiu-jitsu, dude. There's a lot of that out there in jiu-jitsu. Yeah. So if you ever plan on making a gym, keep your ideas close to your vest.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I'm just gonna rely on who like Jimmy said, bro. You either fuck with me if you don't. If you don't, no hard feelings. And I'll even help you find another gym, bro. Like fuck it.
Yeah, and let me be very clear. I have no license on ideas. Ideas come from wherever the fuck they come from in the ethos, right? But whatever that creative thing. But like when you're someone who isn't willing to help someone else out and put them on, but then like take their ideas and try to promote your own shit or promote other people, then like eat a bag of dicks.
Eat two, and then kick rocks with open-toed shoes.
That's how I say. And this individual, if you're listening to this, you want to have a conversation, let's talk, bro. I'm always open to a conversation. But I know most people will never take me up on those offers because it requires them to actually make some real change because I ain't going to fuck with that bullshit.
Damn. The Dagestani wrestling.
See, that day, we were talking about it, though.
I'm sick of it. It's effective. I'm sick of it.
I think it's going to force jiu-jitsu to get better. It has to.
Or it's going to do what always happens and it's going to merge.
I mean, jiu-jitsu is already kind of, it's emerged now. Like at this point, it's judo, it's wrestling.
You think, so basically what you're saying is motherfuckers are just going to have to start focusing more on the wrestling and scrambling aspect of jiu-jitsu.
I mean, that's you see that with ADCC.
Yeah.
It's already happened.
And that's the thing. That's where I'm curious is how I want to see some of these ADCC guys jump into the UFC, but it's the drug testing that's stopping them.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
100%.
I'm at this point. I just whatever. Juice, don't juice. I don't care.
It just makes for a boring fight, bro. Because Dagestani wrestling is like, okay, he's gonna wrestle him down, but he doesn't have the technique to do anything past this, bro.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be stuck in this limbo of he can't pass the guard. He's gonna throw a couple wild fucking punches and miss. Oh, now he's in danger of being fucking triangled.
It's just like that's kind of the hard thing with like these wrestlers who press forward. I feel like that's one of my biggest things in jiu-jitsu is like I get stuck with wrestlers, like elite. Like no, I don't want to say elite, but good wrestlers.
Yeah. Well, there's levels to it because I'm a good wrestler until I meet a good wrestler.
Yeah.
I would say I'm serviceable. I just kind of understand. But
yeah, same.
But there's levels to everything. Just like that same wrestler probably doesn't like a certain jiu-jitsu practitioner because he can take care, like Adesanya's always said, matchups make fights.
Yeah, styles make fights. You're right. Just we're gonna solve that wrestling equation now.
Yeah,
we got a takedown camp coming up.
Oh, at Forge.
No, I always create my own little camps for myself. Like I'm in, like I always.
Okay.
Like how I told you, me and Ross are drilling Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. It's like, okay, well, I know my standing is lacking, and it's been lacking for a while. And part of the reason why it's been lacking is because schools I were at, there was really no real opportunities to do stand up, and then it just like I didn't have anyone to train with. There was just a lot of things involved, and ultimately there wasn't even time given to drilling afterwards. So that's probably the biggest reason why.
Yeah, I get you that, or there's no space.
Yeah. So my stand-up needs a lot of work, and so going into this next tournament, I want to make sure that I focus on my stand-up a lot.
Be careful, bro.
And my counter wrestling.
Oh, shit.
My counter wrestling. I'm going to mess everybody up with that. Oh, he just dragged him around. I don't know, man. That wrestling's kind of getting Charles.
It definitely is, bro.
And this is why I say this is what I'm saying. I don't think he can take on Islam. This dude isn't even good as Islam. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're definitely not. The fight's definitely at like 1-1 right now.
Yeah.
Is it 3 or 5?
I think it's 3. It's not for a title. We're at that point though. We do need to start wrapping up. So I wanted to finish this fight so we finish on a jiu-jitsu fighter at least. Ooh, that axe kick to the head.
That's where it started going wrong, bro.
Yeah. I was actually focused on what I was saying. I wasn't really watching. And then of course my camera dies again. That's okay. We should have this one on, so that's perfect. As long as this one's still rolling, we can say our goodbyes. So before we tap out here, man, we were talking about gym culture. What do you think is important in creating a good gym culture, and also, before that, let's give a list of cult things in a gym. I think we erased
cult things?
Yeah, cult-like things. Because like think about what we were just saying. That's part of gym culture too. In jiu-jitsu, it's like when you're asking someone to join jiu-jitsu or you're asking them to join your gym, you're technically kind of asking them to join my cult, right? So, therefore. Is it a good cult? Is it a bad cult? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the bad parts about it? What you got?
We only wear affiliated gis.
Okay.
That's the worst one. I'll leave so quick, bro. And then those gis are going to be like $300. $250.
So, I'll have to counter you on that one. Affiliated gis. Okay, yeah, okay. I'll give you that one. What do I have? Let me pick one. Yeah, I know how you feel about this one, but I stand on it. If you have to get whipped to get promoted, get out my face. Yeah.
Like if it's a mandatory thing, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. If it's like if you're like at an old school gym, then like that's how they've always done it. There's not many around anymore, but
I doubt there are any in America either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you're like in Brazil. Yeah, but okay. Whip to get promoted, what's another one? If the professor doesn't answer you, if you don't call him master, whatever the fuck. Hate it, won't do it.
If if you ask your professor for help, and then there's always a reason why they can't help you, like they gotta go early or something, like today they gotta go early, but then like the one day that you say, hey, I gotta go, they use that as the reason why they couldn't help you. Probably gaslighting, probably culty. Just saying.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Nah.
All right. Well, I think I got one more. All right. If you go to a gym and I lost my train of thought, my bad.
If you go to a gym and there's, you know what the tackle and grapple. Have you seen that? I just saw that. If you're at a tackle and grapple gym, it's a cult.
Bro. Oh, okay. Yeah. If you go to a gym and the professor doesn't like prove that he's a professor, like, and he only rolls with like small people and ladies,
mainly ladies,
aka tackle and grapple.
Tackle, grapple. If you guys haven't seen that, go look that up on. It's a Key and Peele skit. Ross put me on game on Friday. I'd never seen it before. I was like, oh yeah, that's
New Bronx. No. He's getting fucked up.
I know.
Dagestan shit.
This is how we're gonna go out, man. This is gonna make our jujitsu better. We gotta elevate jujitsu.
That's our MMA GOAT right there, bro.
Who? Oh, Charles?
He has the most UFC submissions.
Yeah. No, he is. He's a jiu-jitsu GOAT.
And he's going out down bad right now, bro.
And that's... I hate to see it happen. I really do. But, so I'm going to say this is probably 2-1 if I had to guess, based upon what I saw.
It's definitely 2-1.
2-1.
And then even then, if that kick to the head was a penalty, it might be 3-0.
Yeah. So Charles has probably lost this match. So sorry to end any jiu-jitsu practitioners who are rooted for Charles the Bronx. Yeah.
You just enjoy my pain. All right.
Oh, what?
I said you just enjoy my pain.
No. I wanted him to win.
Oh, he's back on top. I
think I lost the camera.
This one's on.
Go ahead and check. I'll check the other one. Oh no! I said it too early. Still recording.
Perfect. Oh, he almost has the anaconda. Oh, no, it's the Darce. He's trying to finish it. Oh, no. He has to go flat.
Battery's gonna die. That's one. All right, we'll finish it over here. Whatever. All right, battery's dying. We're gonna try to do this. I hope he gets it. Charles the Bronx, tap. Come on. Nope. All right. So
It's over.
Unfortunately, Charles the Bronx did not get the tap. Yeah. So we gonna tap out though, and we're gonna tap out of those tackle and grapple gyms.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit us up if you want to smoke, you know.
Hey, you can't leave him with that. That's no. I know you sad about that, man, but come on, man. Hey, no. On a serious note, just dropping a like helps us out a lot. It helps us get in front of more eyes. So if you don't even if this is entertaining to y'all, just give us a like. That's all we need.
All right, yeah, man. I'll do my bad. I'll do better. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what it is. You want to smoke? Hit us up.
Hey, you got me in trouble, bro. I do got to say this. You got me in trouble because you say you're going to go to Forge Open Mat to go see CJ. And I never said I was going to go roll with CJ, but everyone was like, oh, you weren't there Sunday. And then you weren't there. And then now everyone's been on me like, hey, you don't show up.
Oh, man, my bad. That was that Easter Sunday, yeah?
Yeah, I think it was Easter Sunday.
Yeah, dude, I made plans for getting that. My girl made plans.
Yeah, it's all good. But I am going to be at Forge tomorrow for sure, 12 to 2. So
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. You'll find out.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's Monday. I don't know why this matters. It's me announcing it. It don't fucking matter.
Yeah, I might go to Forge. It just depends. I have something at 1.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to get DJ out to Forge, though. We're going to get him out.
I'll be out there, dude.
CJ, I'll see you whenever I come. Sorry for the confusion. If everyone thought I was coming, that's why I never talked to you, bro. My bad. All right, we tapping out. Y'all stay blessed.